Back at it again. Appreciate you taking some time out of your day to click on and watch the video. Appreciate that. Pretty good day overall. Caught over 20. 5 or 6 were keepers. 90% of them came on crankbaits. I did catch one on a buzzbait when we first got here, but kind of got a late start. Didn't start till about 9 o'clock. And you know, some people say you can catch them on top water all day, but I've yet to see that. I couldn't get another one because the sun was coming up. Sorry in advance about the camera angle in this video. It's hard. I cannot tell exactly how the camera's angled when it's on the top of my head. You know, it's sufficient for the rest of this year and it served its purpose, but next year I'm getting one of them cameras that you just mount on the windshield right there, and you know, I can just keep on recording. I ain't got to worry about pressing a button every time and making sure that everything's in the frame and all that stuff. So that's definitely on the to-do list for next year, but this was good just to kind of get me started. And then like the past 2 times I've been out where I lost half of the fish I hooked, I ended up only losing 1 fish the whole day today. I changed the trebles on a couple of my crankbaits that I use a lot, and it seemed to help. I thought that I even upsized the hooks. I thought that they'd be too big, but it seemed to work out pretty good. And just another example with as far as the camera problems go, I actually did catch a keeper fish while I was waiting for my dad this morning, but I didn't have the GoPro out yet because I was fishing where we had just launched, and I really wasn't planning to catch anything. And then not right now, but you'll see towards the end of the video that apparently I had my camera running for a while, and I hooked a fish, and I thought it was off, so I went to go press the button to turn on, and I turned it off halfway through the catch. So, like I say, I really need to get one of them cameras where it can pick up sound good, and I can just mount it on the windshield and be done with it. You know, and then that way I don't have to do the voiceovers anymore. I know how the camera's going to be angled, that I'm not going to be missing anything. And then you'll actually get to hear me just out there on the water talking and conversation and actually hear what's going on, opposed to me just editing these clips and then doing a voiceover for everything. And that was one of my better ones for the day. I think it measured at just under 14 inches. We caught 5 keepers today, so that was good. And this water clarity, it's still not right. It's 2 feet or so again. It has not been very clear at all this year because of the record amount of rainfall. It's finally dried out in the past week and a half. We haven't had any rain, so that I really don't understand why the water's still the way it is. New River and the Gully River, which makes the canal, the New River's been fluctuating 3 and 4 feet every day, up and down, up and down. I don't know why it's being like that. And then Gully, they're starting to release Summersville for the rafting season, so that's causing the current. Really shouldn't be stirring the water up and make it the color it is, though. And this water clarity, I mean, it's good for crankbaits, but, you know, like I say, the stuff I'm wanting to get better at, the drop shot, the Ned rig, shaky head's another one I'm not the greatest at. You know, it's not very good for those finesse type baits. Personally, for me, I think you need 3 to 4 feet of clarity to catch them good on that. I'm not saying you have to have that much. That's just what I've found to be true for me. And this is the clip where I hooked that fish, and I thought that at this point the camera was off. And you can see had it running about 4 minutes at this point, and I'm going to hook the fish. I actually thought I got hung up the first time. I don't know if I was on a rock or something. Like right there, you can see where I'm trying to jerk it to get it loose. And I don't know if it come off a rock and then the fish ate it, or he had it the whole time. I think I was hung up because I would have known the difference. But yeah, you see where my hand is now turned it off. And in this upcoming clip, this fish was very close to getting me with them treble hooks. All the years I've been fishing, I have not been hooked with treble hooks past the barb, and I'd like to keep it that way. You see where he just now flopped around, and you know, if I was in a tournament, I'd have took the hook in the hand. I wouldn't put him back in the water like that, especially considering he wasn't hooked very good. But yeah, I really like to get better at that finesse stuff. I got a last tournament coming up at Summersville on October 8th. I mentioned it in the last video. I'd really like to end on a high note because it's been pretty rough this year as far as tournament fishing. I've been kind of at the bottom of the totem pole, and You know, I don't know Summersville very well. I know it's going to be the finesse stuff, a drop shot and a Carolina rig. You may get on a crankbait bite early in the morning, some top water, but it's mainly going to be finesse fishing. But this is the end of another video. I appreciate y'all watching. Like the video and subscribe for more. And I'll see you on the next one. Appreciate it.